Happy Wednesday night and welcome back to Prince William Ice Center in Woodbridge, Virginia for the second CSHL Semifinal game of the night. We've got the Hayfield Hawks versus the Washington Liberty Generals. Good evening to everybody watching at home. We're back here live, waiting for the start of this much anticipated game to decide the second team to go on to the finals. Come on in here, Mr. Greg Schultz. He's going to be doing the play-by-play. I'm going to be the shouldn't show my face under it. I've got a face for the radio.
That's okay. Great to be here, Oscar. Looking forward to this wonderful matchup tonight.
It's going to be fantastic. Decide who gets to go and play W.T. Woodson, the Ravs. They just advanced over Colgan. I believe the final score was 7-3, 7-4.
I think it was. A couple of empty net goals towards the end, or one plus a wraparound.
Yeah, it was a much closer game. It was a 2-1 game for most of the contest. But
so I had the pleasure, I think, or displeasure of seeing this team, the Generals, beat my son's team, the Woodbridge Vikings, just last week. I think it was about 13-0.
Yeah,
so it was quite a romp.
I saw 10-0 on there. As you can see on the screen there, be a part of the conversation and chime in on the YouTube page, and you will see your comments show up live here on the broadcast as long as you are a subscriber to the channel. We do that to keep bots and all sorts of nefarious characters out. Keep your comments clean, or else we'll have to drop the gloves. Oh, somebody just knocked the camera off over there.
Well,
look at the screen. It's just a shot came up and hit it and knocked it off.
It's actually not a bad angle. You might still get the corner that way.
Yeah. We actually.
Want me to run down and fix it for you?
I have a second, if you don't mind talking.
Sure. We're trying new cameras tonight. We have two goalie views that we normally don't have. So this will be good for those watching the goalies, watching the shooters. Oscar add this in as a new feature for the broadcast. All right, they're revved and ready to go. Should be a good game tonight, folks. As I said, the Generals romped over the Woodbridge team in their first game a few days back. They have a full bench, perhaps a couple more skaters than Hayfield.
I went to the wrong end of the ice.
Oh, dear.
Oh, I'm out of breath now.
Goalie tonight appears to be Jacob Hoffman, number 20. He's the one close to the net. So he'll be starting. I believe for Hayfield, the goalie starting is going to be Gabriel Santangelo. Oh, no, it looks like Nicholas Roberts. I'm sorry, Nicholas Roberts, 0-0.
We'll take a look at the game matchup here in just a second. Trying to catch my breath. Whew. Actually, refs are walking around, so let's take a look at our game matchup. This is the My Hockey Rankings plus regular season. My Hockey Rankings is quite a disparity there.
Yeah, the Generals are looking at number first in Virginia. Hayfield's 10th. Record, obviously, Washington Liberty with 11-0-0, well over the 4-7 of Hayfield. Basically, looks like Washington Liberty dominates almost every stat that I could see there. What was flashing up on the screen?
I think we're waiting on another ref.
I think that's probably the case. Yes.
You think I have time to run down and check on?
You probably do. So I'll do some more matchups from the or game stat matchups.
Yeah, I'm not going to take a chance and.
Don't worry about it. Leave the camera the way it is.
Yeah, we'll just go with it the way it is.
So Washington Liberty has a 9.1 goals per game to 4 for Hayfield. Goals against 1.4 for Generals. Almost 6 for Hayfield. Power play goals per game about even. Penalty minutes more or less even. Power plays, Washington Liberty is a 33% power play to 12.5 for Hayfield, so advantage there. Team leaders, I guess we'll talk about team leaders a little bit later, right? When we get to the player stats.
Oh, we can start.
Okay.
You want to talk about
I'll talk about it, sure.
Let's see what the goaltenders look like real quick.
Yeah, flash that up.
And
so Max Eister, number 35.
Yeah, this is not right. This is from the last game.
Oh, that's the last game.
Yeah, so they haven't put in the. We rely heavily on Game Sheet for our graphics, automated on the fly. and game sheet has not been updated, so
We'll get there. Let's flip over to my stats to see if I have that for goalies. I have no goalie stats today, so. What I do know is the 2 goalies for the Generals are Jacob Hoffman, who is starting, and Charles Fortner. For Hayfield, we have Cole McKenna, Nicholas Roberts, who is starting for them, and Gabriel Santangelo.
So we have an ice issue. Okay. So that's what we got going on. So
Probably a divot in the crease.
I'm going to run down and do the camera real quick.
I will vamp for you. So you may see a graphic come up later, but let's talk briefly about the overall standings for the regular season. We briefly touched on the fact that the Generals have an 11-0 season coming into the playoffs with a goal differential, meaning goals for versus goals against, of 84 positive, 100 goals for, 16 against. That is very, very high compared to most of their teams in their division. Hayfield's 3rd place in the division with a 4-7 record. And they come into this matchup with a minus 20 goal differential. 44 goals scored, 64 against. Penalty minutes, about even. Well, that's not true. Washington Liberty has 80 penalty minutes for the season. Hayfield 48. So, 1st place versus 3rd place from regular season matchup today. Talking about last year, the 24-25 playoffs, Washington Liberty wound up playing Hayfield in the semifinals and beat them 5-0 to advance to the finals, where they met Forest Park. So a rivalry here going back at least a year. Generals have a very long history of winning the championship in the CSHL. And so they are the team to beat this year, as they have been the past couple years. What's going on, Oscar? You figure out the ice situation? Not cold enough? You're just fixing cameras, I know.
Yeah, they got an ice issue down there. Sage reporting. So, yeah, I mean, it's looking good down there. They just need to give it like a couple minutes to freeze up. But I was looking down at it. It's a hole a little bit, like about twice the size of a hockey puck.
Yes, the problem with that, of course, in the crease of the goalie is if he's trying to move back and forth across the crease, he may catch an edge on that, topple over, or not make it across the crease, and they don't like that.
Yeah, but it's literally directly right where he's standing right now. That's where it's at.
They are lining up now. So we have Lucas Everett at center, Griffin Rentz at right wing.
Short side shot on net. Puck is laying in the crease. Couple of saves by the goaltender. Hayfield goaltender Santangelo, I believe you said, Gabe Santangelo.
No, Hayfield actually is Roberts today. I was
okay.
mistaken on that one. Hayfield's coming out of the neutral zone, dumps in the corner. Murphy puts a hit on the guy coming into the zone. Recovering behind, all the way out to neutral zone. Everett's coming out. Nice little back pass there. Across to Griffin Rentz, I believe. Rentz is cycling up high. With the puck now, Lucas Everett takes a shot. Goalie snaps it up. It's a nice cycling motion there by the Generals. They're moving the puck around, having their players get to open space. That's what you do in hockey. You move the puck, get people out of position, find the person in open space, quick shot, try to get the goalie moving to get that goal. All right, so lining up now, Fletcher Black at center. Alexander Van Haren on the wing. And looks like Sammy Wiriotin, if I pronounced that right. Sorry if I did not. On the right wing. Jackson Ullman on defense.
Shot in the goal.
Look at that. Quick goal already. 1 minute in.
Take a look at this from behind the net.
So that was a goal by Fletcher Black.
Initial shot off the defender. Fletcher, I believe, is the leading goal scorer for this Washington Liberty Generals. Face-off win back to the defensive zone.
So I'm showing right now from the goal matchups that the Alexander Van Haren has 16 goals for the Generals. And Fletcher Black is number 2 with, well, that's interesting. Well, that's assists, yeah, 18 assists for Fletcher Black.
Gotcha. Here's another give and
wow,
go
another
shot.
goal.
Wide open net. In that quickly.
Another rebound off to the side. Tapped in.
It's 2-0, just like that.
Minute and a half. Here we are. Little defensive breakdowns here. We got people cycling around behind the net, coming and find the backside. Goalie's moving across the crease, and nobody's there.
Reaction from the Generals goaltender on that goal. Or I could have just pushed the wrong button for the instant replay there. It happens.
So Fletcher Black still at center. Van Haren at wing.
Stretch pass.
Looks like we have Rentz. Nope, Van Haren, and hard to see the numbers. They don't have names on them. Oh, it's we're Jotun again. All right, so bring it up behind. Defense brings it out of the zone. Van Haren has it, gets knocked away. He's back in against James Jones. James Jones pokes it away into the corner. He's going to recover. Up the half wall. Little tip out to the zone to Van Haren from Black. Van Haren's taking it. He's going to take the shot, I think. Oh, couldn't quite get a handle on that. Back out of the front of Fletcher Black. Oh, he was wide open on his stick. Just couldn't quite get it around the goalie.
12:53 first period. Another quality opportunity. It's been all Generals so far, 2 minutes in.
Good job by Nicholas Roberts there on goal to get that stop. All right, so Paul Burmeister now, number 88, is taking the face off. We have 34, Jacob Onofre on a wing. On defense, Jones.
Hayfield back into their own zone. They'll regroup.
And Quentin Wells on defense as well.
Jones over to his defense partner up.
And the other wing out there right now, I believe, is Jacob Sonnenschein.
Shot high and wide.
Because Burmeister took that shot.
Yep.
All right, Hayfield has it, taking the zone. 2-on-3 situation, dumping in the corner, trying to chase. Trying to chip it out front, but the defense is there. Good coverage by the Generals.
This Hayfield team won last week, beating Lake Braddock Fairfax in a shootout 4-3. Very tight game between those teams. That was the number 4 and 5 seed. Lake Braddock coming in was the number 4, Hayfield number 5.
So Avery Diamond had that puck. He was trying to take it in the zone, got robbed in the neutral zone.
There's a potential 2-on-1 for Hayfield the other way. Center and feed will go through the legs on the goaltender.
That probably is the first shot. Yeah, that's the first shot for the Hayfield team. Oh, nice centering pass. Up to Jacob Sonnenschein, I believe, got that goal. To 91, you see.
3-0, just like that.
It was. Didn't quite see who got the pass on that, unfortunately.
So if game sheet is updating, which it is not right now, we have shots on goal that are not being updated either. We should get scoring updates, assists, and all that good stuff. We also have an on-ice mic to listen in on the action down there if we need it. 3-0 Washington Generals right off the bat. Here goes Hayfield into the zone. Number 74 will carry it in.
So that's Dmitry Griva, the 55. Got that puck briefly. On defense, Jackson Ullman puts a hit in the corner. Knocks that puck away. Up the boards. Fletcher Black makes a little move. He's going to cut back inside.
Off the post.
Oh, wow.
I think that caught prior to goaltender.
It did.
We have a net off, so they're going to blow this one dead for a moment.
So Ullman and Myers on defense right now. At forward, we have too close. Okay. At forward, we have Griva, Black, and far side. I have a hard time seeing that number again. Give me one moment.
Hayfield with a rush into their zone. Number 55 will carry it in. That's Dylan. Generals the other way into the neutral zone.
Puck is up to Mark Bjorn. Carries it in the zone, dumps it behind. He's the third forward on the ice. One of his first shifts, I believe. I haven't seen before.
Lucas Everett with the puck around the net up to the point. Shot's going to hit a Hayfield player. Out of the zone. Generals had to regroup. Right back on it. Everett into the zone again.
He's got Rents in the middle. He's got.
Oof.
Oh, wow.
Tip pass by Nate Myers. Almost connected on that one.
I got it.
Okay.
Yeah. Hayfield chased the puck down the half wall. Got really no support. You got one guy trailing, but there's 4 Generals in the zone. 5 even on the change.
Yes, Hayfield team only had 2 or 3 wins this season. A tale of 2 different teams for sure. Washington Generals undefeated on this season.
Lucas Everett had the puck. Ren's now from the point into the gut of the goalie.
Winner of this game will advance to the championship game to face W.T. Woodson Robinson, who just won.
2 Generals were there right in front of the net. They're doing a good job of getting in front of the net, making it hard for the goalie to see the puck and getting those rebounds.
Yeah. English.
Fletcher Black, Sammy Riortinen. And quick shot off the faceoff.
Yep.
And Alexander Van Haren on the forwards out there. We have James Jones. I believe Quentin Wells on defense. All right, they win the faceoff. Puck's in the corner. Up to the half wall to Black. Black looks across. He's going to take it in himself. I'll try to get a little tip pass into the slot. Couldn't quite make it. Jones shot on net.
Wide open.
Riortinen. Oh, wow. Nice little backhand attempt for top shelf. But Roberts sucked up that puck. Good job, goalie. Making it hard for him, I'll tell you that. It's 9 shots to 1 right now in favor of the Generals.
He got behind the defense. They didn't realize he was there for a moment.
Back to the point. Jones. Oh, nice little shot pass across. Got broken up by Hayfield. Van Haren cycling a little bit. Pass it off to Black. Black takes a shot. Misses the upper right corner. Van Haren pressing in the corner again.
Fletcher has been all over the ice so far.
There's no time and space for this Hayfield team right now. We got Washington Liberty is all over them. D pass all the way up to the midline. Riortinen got it. A little tip pass. Couldn't quite get it up to Fletcher Black.
Turnover. Hayfield
Puck's
chases.
behind.
Yep.
Quentin Wells doing a good job of putting pressure on the player. Looking down ice. Riortinen passes up to Van Haren. Van Haren up to Black. It's just past him. They're going to do a change now. Good pressure. Very little offensive opportunity here for Hayfield so far in this game.
They've only got 1 shot on goal so far, according to the big scoreboard. Nothing on game sheet yet. That's why our scoreboard is showing 0-0 on the shots on goal. It's currently in favor of Washington Generals 9-1.
So we get Sonnenschein for Meister. And with a shot right there, right in front of the net, was Jacob Onofre. Murphy on defense. Onofre taking the zone. Burmeister's there. Sonnenschein's there as well. He's got 2 people. Well, couldn't quite get through the defense. Lots of opportunities.
Murphy advancing from the blue line. Brian took it all the way down.
Their D's been active this game. They're taking it down the ice. They're getting deep into the offensive zone.
Well, the forwards are covering back too. Very smart hockey play.
A lot of movement by the Generals team. All right, Hayfield back in the zone. Immediately tipped away.
It's going to lead to a 2-on-2 the other
Sonnenschein
way.
go the direction. Onofre there with him, trailing.
Side of the net.
Sonnenschein takes a shot. May have been deflected by the goalie, hard to tell. Murphy's got a hold in his zone. Up, it trickles out. So it's going to be a 1-on-1. Bluegrass
Shot number 2 on goal.
against Avery Diamond.
Take a look from the GoPro behind the net, see if we can pick up this save by number 20, Jacob Hoffman.
Not a whole lot of activity for Hoffman this game. That can be tough for a goalie. Don't get a lot of looks, getting a little bit cold. He seems on top of his game so far, though. He's active in the net. He's moving back and forth. He's tracking the puck. All right, Fletcher Black down the left side. He's taking it himself. Tried to power in front. Couldn't quite make it. He's going to tip it back out front now. Still battling in the corner. Mark Bjorn in front. Bjorn's now going to chase in the far corner. Back to the point. Attempted point-to-point pass. Couldn't quite make it to Ullman. And it's back out of the zone. Flugrath again from Hayfield, chasing in the corner. Myers on top of him. Hayfield shot for the point. That's going to be tipped high or either gone high. Hayfield's trying to make the passes, but there's his blue jerseys everywhere. All right, puck back out to Dmitry Griva. Fletcher Black. Black makes a little toe drag, move around, drag.
Ooh,
almost crossed the crease there. Puck's back out with Hayfield. Dannon's on the ice chasing him. Knocks the puck away. And it's back in the offensive zone again. The one-person forecheck back out front. Two generals out in front. Oh, nice pass. And it's a goal. That was a goal.
Couldn't quite see it from this angle.
I believe Myers initiated that from the corner.
We'll take a look from behind the net on this one. Look at the replay here, buddy. Just tucked it in between the crease. They just had a little bit of an opening there. 4-0 Generals.
Was that Griffin Renz who got that? I think it may have been, number 27. We'll find out here shortly. That was a great play, though. Battling for the puck in the corner. Now the Hayfield kind of drifted over with both their defense, leaving the front of the net fairly well exposed. And Generals took advantage of that with two guys up top. Just kind of crossed, passed, and knocked that one in back door. Oh, Dannon's got the puck. He stole it mid-ice. Oh, tries to go for the corner. Couldn't quite make it. He's still on it, though. It's up. Lucas Everett had the puck. Renz back to the point. Back down the corner, I believe it's Van Haren down there. Back to the point. Good movement from the forwards to get the puck back to the point and reset the whole situation while they move around down low. Everett's got the puck. He's heading in the zone. Drops it off to the D.
It's gonna,
D holds it in. Oh, Renz, nice little move around the outside. He's going to take a shot. Another high shot.
At his stanchion.
James Jones who's been playing defense. Again, down in the corner to recover that attempted shot. Their D is really active. That's
line
good.
change for these teams. It'll show standings from the regular season. Washington Liberty, of course, on top, 10-0 for the season. Hayfield, 3-7 on the season for fourth.
Yeah, I talked briefly about the stats and the goal differentials and penalty minutes, that sort of thing, while you were down fixing the camera. Pretty substantial difference in goal differentials as well as penalty minutes for these two teams. Power play percentage for Generals, I believe, is about 33% success, meaning when they have a power play, 1 out of 3 times they will score a goal on it.
Your math is mathing.
Pretty good, yeah, almost 1/3 time, right?
Better than our buddy Cooper. He really struggles with that math.
Cooper struggled with all kinds of things. He's an old guy. So Lucas Everett had that puck again. He took a nice shot, sucked up by Roberts. So noticing the Liberty Generals have a lot more players than last game I saw them with Woodbridge. They're cycling a lot more players in, a lot more matchups on the forward side. So they have both numbers and the ability to move around the zone. And it's kind of overwhelming Hayfield at the moment. Hayfield's got 5 on the bench.
Oh, man, wow.
Yeah, they've only got 2 lines. I didn't even notice that before just now. I knew they were short, but...
That's virtually beer league hockey.
I played on Monday. We had 6 guys on the bench, so that was, yeah.
That's tough. The last time I played, it was 2 forward lines and 3 defenders, and I was gassed.
I got a goal and 5 assists. I was pretty happy, though. All right. So back to this game, which is more important.
You still got it.
My game is nothing. All right, so here we go. Break down the zone. We got 3-on-1. Sonnenschein, Van Haren carrying it across. Over to the Black. Oh, Black Nice shot, upper left corner above the goalie's glove side. That was a fast break and a nice pass and a nice shot. Good hockey there. Hayfield's looking a little dejected right now. It's 5-0.
Oh, what do you expect? I mean, we're not even through the first period.
Where's the 6-0? I lost tracker. 12 shots to 2.
No, we're 5. Yeah.
Never know how quickly they put those goals up. All right, so Van Haren on the wing, Black at the center. I believe Ullman's back on defense. Oh, Murphy's back on defense. Pass up to the left wing, got through. Roten's now going to chase in the zone. Can't quite get the puck. Black's going to chase. Hayfield's making it out. 2 guys on him, though, from the Generals. 2.5, call it 3 even. Black has the puck again.
Shocker.
Knocked off his stick, but the defense recovered it.
Has he taken a break?
I don't know, he's out there a lot. We see that number 2 quite a bit, don't we?
We do.
Oh, nice shot. Who got that one? Let's see. Turns around, see that number. Wish the numbers on their arms. That'd make it so much easier for us commentators. Okay, so that was, I'm probably saying his name wrong the entire time, but it's Weary Yoten. First name seems to be Sammy, number 53. Got that shot. So Paul Burmeister out on center right now. We have Onofre on a wing, Jacob Onofre. Far side seems to be Jacob Sonnenschein. Jackson Ullman on D.
Ooh, close to being offside there for Hayfield, but they got back on.
And then we have Nate Myers, the captain, I believe, is on the other defense for the Generals. Nate's going to pick up the puck. He's looking down the ice, taking his time. Moves around a defender, a little backhand pass. Up to Burmeister. Burmeister down the middle.
Shot blocked. That was up in the...
Number 7, Howard.
Yeah.
Puck's back in front, though, already. Back to the point. Jackson Ullman throws it high. That's a decent shot, but didn't quite get through all the bodies there. So they're back down again. Oh, that's McCabe. I recognize him. Yeah, that's Sean McCabe. Plays with my younger son, who's playing for Hayfield right now.
Offsides.
Yeah, it's a good time to mention, as you all know, is that our music?
No, go ahead.
Oh, that's not our music. As you know, with these leagues, these kids play together. They play against each other. There are several people on the Washington Liberty team I know who play Caps Academy. Had played with my son in the past. They play together. Some of them are going to the state championship this Friday, I believe, against Reston as well.
So that game is actually Saturday at Ashburn.
Oh, is it Saturday?
The 18U is Caps Academy versus Reston.
I was thinking Friday for some reason. Okay.
You will be able to watch that game live here on the OPP.
Nice.
We just picked that one up.
Excellent.
We'll be on the Caps Academy call for that one, as will we with the championship game here on Friday at Prince William Ice Center.
Okay, so back to the game. On the left side, the defenseman Nate Myers took a nice shot from the half wall. Went high. Hayfield's thrown it out. It's going to be an icing. Liberty's going to change. General's getting 3 new forwards on the ice.
54.2 up on board. Here comes the commissioner of the CSHL. I wonder if we can get an interview with him.
That's a good idea.
No, he just walked the other way. He heard me and he said, no, sir.
So on the ice for the Generals, Black at center. Roten on right wing, I believe. Actually, it's no Dimitri Grieva on right wing.
So
on defense, we got Jones and Wells.
They were doing some maintenance down the left end of the ice.
Back to the goalie cage again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In front of the net. So Hayfield's bringing it back out. They're making an attempt here. Nice stick lift by Mark Bjorn. Fletcher Black, I believe, has the puck again. He's taking it around behind, looking for somebody in front. He's got Jones at the wing, or at the defense, at point. Throws it wide, back in the corner. Hayfield's doing DD pass, trying to get out of their zone. They're having a hard time getting out of the zone. Decent pass to the middle ice, but picked up by Wells on defense. Wells chasing behind. Makes a little move. 2-man up to Black. Black's taking it in the zone. He's going to dipsy doodle around. Look across. Nice cross pass to Wells coming up from defense. Decent shot, but Roberts, the goalie, got that one.
That's going to do it for our second period.
That was a quick period.
That was a very quick period. So what we typically do during our intermissions is we bow out. We'll take a look at the intermission highlights, and we'll be back in about 30 to 60 seconds. Stay tuned for the second period. So I don't believe game sheet is being updated as we play here. Intermission stats are not correct. Showing the last game, which is obviously not what we're playing right now, but it's what you get for amateur, youth, professional grade hockey services from OPP.
I'll tell you.
So starting here in the second period, everybody switching ends. See how the Hayfield goaltender fares down on the left side of the rink. Refs are talking to one another. I think they might be. Are they making dinner plans?
I don't know. I think they're talking about betting on a game or something. I don't know what games are on right now. Hopefully not on this one, right? Probably not. Most likely not this one.
Yeah, I
probably
don't know.
No.
My guess is they're trying to get in touch with the rink to get them to come out and do something.
Where's Jerry? Where's Jerry? Where's the GM?
So we might have a little bit of a delay here again. We have an opportunity. We'll go ahead and take a look at the bracket, CSHL bracket. This is current, up to date. Oh, no, it's not. WT and Woodson advanced in the bottom part of the bracket, beating Colgan. Earlier tonight, you can see how Washington Liberties come from the #1 seed, beating Woodbridge last week to advance to this game.
Hey, I see Cooper Northland just walked up here. He kind of trundled up. How you doing, Cooper? Oh, pretty good.
Hey,
pretty good.
What's up, Cooper?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. Hey, yeah, the ice is a little bit messed up tonight. You know, when I was a kid playing, we played on ponds, and it was always messed up. This is ridiculous. These kids these days, they just want perfect ice. Perfect ice, perfect boards, light sticks. They have no muscles in their arms anymore. Do you know that?
Cooper, you're just too much.
They have no muscles in their arms.
Cooper?
Okay.
So here we go. All right.
Go away, Cooper.
Coop.
Okay.
Coop, time to go back.
Sorry about that. Cooper's an old guy. He kind of, he's had some issues. He wanders around, but he's a good commentator sometimes. Okay.
Sometimes.
Back to this. So
for an 80-year-old man with 3 hip replacements.
We are back to play, and immediately off the face-off, the Generals down and with a shot. Didn't take them long on that one.
Pressure is on again, and our camera slipped once again. Jeez, I can't believe that.
That GoPro is going.
It's going to the right.
It's going where you're not knowing.
Face-off win for Hayfield.
Yeah. Might be one of the first ones. Nice keep-in on the point.
It's going to trickle all the way back into the defensive zone. Murphy's back to get it.
Murphy all the way down.
Stretch pass.
Stretch pass. Oh, bounces back, though. Back to Murphy. He's going to look across his defensive partner. Looks down ice. A lot of pucks not making it to or through the neutral zone right now for both teams. A little less organized in the first period so far. Flugrass from Hayfield picks it up, tries to get through. We got a new player on the ice. I think we got a new player on the ice for, not on my roster either. Let's see what we got here. Number 4.
Number 4 is Avery Diamond.
Oh, he's there.
Yep.
He's there.
The feet in front, that's going to be picked up by Hayfield the other way. Hayfield will get to the red line. They're going to try to dump. Ref got in the way a little bit. Ref almost takes one in the head. Hayfield back into the defensive zone. Stretch pass, nobody home. That's not going to go for an icing.
Back to Myers. Myers has the puck. He's looking down ice. Breaking behind the goal. Rims it up the boards. And
Smart play.
Makes it out of the zone.
Smart play. He didn't touch it
No.
on purpose.
Not the most aggressive forecheck anymore for the Generals. They're kind of hanging back, doing more of a, it's like a 1-1-2 situation going on. They were doing more of a 2-1-2 before. 2 forwards going in, forechecking, 1 in the neutral zone. All right, so Black's got the puck. He's behind, looking around. Looking at the point. Cross point pass, didn't make it to the point, but it got to Roten. That made it through, huh?
That was it was a shanked shot. And
Sammy Wirioten got that goal, I believe.
The backhand one time. Here, take a look at it. So here's the shank and a backhand one time into the net.
Yep.
A little bit of sauce on that one. We'll take it top shelf, and that's 6-0 Washington Liberty. Laying it on here.
19 shots to 3. That last game we watched between Colgan and the who was it? Was it
WT Woodson and Ravs. Yep.
Like 47, 48 shots at the end.
It got above 50.
Yeah, it got above 50.
Yeah, Ike Cole for Colgan was just simply amazing with the amount of shots on goal that were put on as Washington Liberty trying to add on here.
Nice move by Ullman at the point. He's going to look down, take a shot. Oh, it was a nice shot.
Hit him in the head.
Yeah, it was good going for the corner. Very nice.
At least I think that got the goaltender in the head.
Looking for the rebound there. Oh, trying. Roten was going to try the Michigan from behind, but he got his stick checked. Going out to the points. Myers on the half wall, going down low, picking that up, putting pressure on.
Not many people commenting on the games tonight. I guess everyone's just content to sit back and.
It's a Wednesday night, It's not a usual hockey night, I guess.
That is true. We had the same problem Monday night. I did a game up in where was I? Reston, and that was an unusual night because we didn't have anyone commenting on the game either, and everyone's just kind of as in case of the Mondays.
This thing called work tomorrow, I think, huh?
Well,
Ullman at the point gets a nice little ramp up to himself. Oh, Ullman takes it in and gets the goal. Very nice. Yes, the puck came from the corner. I didn't quite see who fed it up to him from the corner, but kind of jumped up to his hand, knocked it down, carried it in, and got a nice little goal there.
Oof. Looks like he went 7-hole in that one. Didn't go top shelf, but went in the net.
Sonnenschein, Onifrey, and I believe Burmeister back on the ice for the forwards for the Generals.
7-0. Ouch. So having just done the Woodbridge Washington Liberty game last week, you know how potent this offense can be.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Woodbridge had a good chance in the first period. They were holding their own for the most part, but then the Generals just overwhelmed them second and third period. The puck movement was very good.
They're just too much. You see the amount of skill level out there. It's just a lot of AA and AAA players out there, I would assume.
Yeah, we got Caps Academy, I believe, some Little Caps, maybe some Team Maryland. I don't know that for sure. I don't know the full roster, but I know there's definitely 18U Caps Academy who are going to the state championships.
Blocker save.
I know there's some Little Caps probably out there as well.
This Washington Liberty team looking for at least their second championship in a row. I believe maybe to third.
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
I'm not sure about the year before, but I know they beat Forest Park last night not last year, in a runaway game in the championship game where Forest Park didn't even really belong in that game. Forest Park with a bit of a Cinderella story to make it to the finals that year, but just got steamrolled by this Washington Liberty Generals team. There's a save by number 20.
I see an Ashburn.
Hoffman.
Oh, that's on the other team. Never mind. I was going to say Ashburn, the other team. So there was a shot, one of the rare shots in this game. Hoffman was on top of it. Not a whole lot of action for the goalies on the Liberty side right now. Generals are dominating the offensive zone. Not letting Hayfield get through on any kind of real playmaking opportunities.
And of the 4 shots on goal, they weren't really great.
Burmeister, nice little pass.
Great quality.
Looking for Reynolds in front. Or Myers in front. Again, these Ds, the way they activate from the points is pretty impressive sometimes. Onifrey's got the puck now behind. Oh, he's going to get
penalty.
So Jacob Onifrey's going to go for tripping. The puck was kind of on the feet, and he had his blade down by the feet. And think the refs may want them to practice their power play. So let's see how this, or their penalty kill, I mean. So Hayfield with a chance. They have a power play. For those of you who watch hockey, you know the intent behind power plays is to move the puck around as quickly as you can. Get the defense moving, get the goalie out of position, throw a body in front, and try to take the goalie's eyes away and get a shot in the goal.
So they put 2 minutes up on the board. It's a minute 30.
Yeah.
Scorekeeper's having a little bbit of an issue here. I think I know what the problem is Washington Liberty's not used to having home games here at this rink, so they're not familiar with the scoreboard. We've seen that a time or two at like St. James, you know, whenever you have a home game at a rink you're just not familiar with. So they're trying to figure out how to take this penalty off the board and put 130 up. I mean, they could just let them out at 30 seconds, you know.
Refs like it to be correct.
A lot of delays in this game. It has not been a fast-moving game as far as, I mean, it has been a fast-moving game, but there's been a lot of delays.
Yeah, the ice delays. Now this for the clock. All right, here we go. We're on. So a minute and a half penalty.
No penalty on the board.
Well, there's a penalty. Yeah, it exists. It's just not provable by the board. Here we go. Let's go. Everybody's getting tired and cold. All right, here we go.
Took a minute and 30 seconds to put the penalty
Puck
up
drop.
on the board. And you hear the clapping from the crowd here.
Hayfield won the faceoff. Oh, they got a little pass down front. They passed out to the side. They're passing around. Not a lot of, yeah.
That was a good save.
It was. I mean, it was a shot from the half wall with nobody in front, so the goalie had eyes on that one.
Washington Liberty playing pretty much a box here.
They're doing an aggressive, stretchy box. You know, like sometimes you see the really kind of, you know, stable boxes. They don't move around very much, but the good penalty kill teams have one person who stretches towards the puck at all times. Really makes it hard for the power play.
Stretchy box is the official term for it.
Yeah.
There's another kick save and
nice
another
save.
one.
Beautiful save. Hoffman made the initial and the kick save on the rebound.
Nice sequence there for Hayfield.
Yeah, I think Hayfield, you know, just took it in really quick, not trying to really set up their power play. It kind of took the Generals by surprise. Flugrath coming in for Hayfield.
Shot deflection in front. Puck is behind the net, up to the point.
So they are getting opportunities in the power play. It's not the most structured. They're moving it around a bit, but it's more of individual effort. That was out. That was an offsides. Hayfield has to reset.
Hayfield passes up to a vacant wing. Generals into the zone.
That's a good aggressive forecheck by Grieva on the neutral zone.
Little trip there. That's going to cost them again. We're going to go 5-on-3. No, actually, the penalty had expired. So this is going to be another penalty.
Is that Brian Murphy in the corner got that one? Who's getting this one?
That was
Diamond. Nope.
Yeah, Murphy didn't get it. He was off in the corner.
Yeah,
55.
there you go. Grieva. And Murphy was moving around the corner with the puck.
So let's see how long it takes them to get a minute 30 up on the board this time.
Well, the trick on this clock is when you hit enter and when you do not. So, they got the one.
Should we start clapping again?
There we go. There we go.
No applause.
They're volunteers.
Oh, yeah, great. But you can still make fun of them a little bit, right? We've all been in there.
Oh, we have.
Lots of fun times down there in those boxes with the kids growing up.
Generals win the face-off, pull it back. Trying to flip it towards the point. Didn't quite make it.
They'll go D to D.
Parker Everett zooming down the right side now. He's got a lot of speed. They take it in the zone, head to the corner. Ahmad Dannon's down there as well with him. So it's a two-person forecheck right now, 2 against 3.
They come out of the scrum with it.
Parker Everett had the puck again. Dannon chasing in the corner. Now Dannon behind. Wow, zone presence here on the penalty kill by the Generals. Up to the point. Holman throws it back in, dumps it down low. And look at this. I thought they had 2 forecheckers for a second for the Generals, but one backed off.
40 seconds to go on the penalty.
Parker Everett had the puck, got it stolen. Hayfield's coming back down ice, trying to set something up in this zone. They have 25 seconds to try to get some kind of a shot here. Man, it's out again and again.
Boy. Here we go.
Everett's got a breakaway. Back check coming, but he's not going to get there in time. Oh, nice little move. So 81, Parker Everett takes it pretty much end to end, all the way from the half wall all the way down. Little flippy shot and in.
Short-handed goal will make it 8-0 now. 14 seconds left on the penalty.
You almost saw that one coming.
Generals scoring every which way possible. They haven't gotten a power play goal yet.
That's true.
Not that they really need it, but
Be good to practice your power play before the next game, right? Get a chance to do that.
Yeah, next game
Now,
should be.
Yeah.
Assuming Washington Liberty wins this game, they'll be facing a much better opponent.
We're with the puck. 3 in the corner. They're still a man down for 1 second. Now they're going to be even strength, so it's 5-on-5. Hayfield's bringing up the ice. Flipping in the zone. And it's 3 blue there, no white. So the dump and chase typically involves 2 steps. Dumping and chasing.
Didn't do the second part.
That was more of a dump and watch. All right, so now General's bringing it out. Roten has the puck, flips up the neutral zone, taken away. Why is the guy with the hardest name to say got the puck so much this
It's
shift?
just to give you a challenge.
Roten?
That's the way we planned it, buddy.
I'll just say Sammy. It's probably Sammy. That's probably easier.
You know, you can go first name, last name, whatever's easier here.
53.
Most of the parents
All right.
don't mind.
It's up to the neutral zone. Van Haren has it. He's dangling around the outside. Oh, wow. Low angle shot, but it's on his forehand. And he almost got the corner above the goalie's blocker side there. Nice hard shot. General's keeping the same line on. Hayfield changing. It's a hard position to be in. You're midway through the game. 8-0. They've got numbers, they've got the speed, they got the skill. It's a tough situation to be for sure. I've been there many times.
And also no rolling clock in this league.
Yeah.
That's one thing I really think they should change in the future. CBHL does it right. You know, that way it's, you know, it's just, that's the right way to do it. But
Well, I give credit to the kids, though. You'll see they're still battling for the pucks. They will do that to the very end. They're not going to give up. These kids do not give up. They don't care what the score is. They're going to play the best they possibly can and try to get that one goal. I know our Woodbridge team tried that last game. I was proud of them myself after the coaches, but they were just overwhelmed by the Generals. All right, so Generals have the puck. Bring it down the ice. Up to Rioten on the left side. Got 3 in the zone. Black trailing.
good physical play by
Black
the
has the
defender
puck now.
to knock the puck away.
And they're going to send down for icing.
All right, well, you know, we got to do something. We got to pay some bills and do our fan favorite napkin joke. So Mrs. Gallagher's napkin joke. See if you can guess this one in 5 seconds. Why do hockey players always succeed? Come on.
Because they high stick. No?
Because they put the goals first.
I thought it was a high sticking. You high stick someone, you usually succeed. That's my belief.
No.
Who is Mrs. Gallagher anyway? I never asked that question before.
It related to Cooper Northman.
Oh, don't get him back up here again. He's not doing too good today.
Yeah.
All right, so Hayfield chasing in the corner, up to the point. Diamond recovers, throws it back down in. On a free. And Burmeister chasing.
She's kind of like that M&M's commercial. She does exist when they ran into Santa Claus. She really does exist.
Ooh, there's a little bit of a hip check there by McCabe on, I believe, nope, that was on Murphy. Got back up though. Hayfield's got the puck. They're looking, trying to get out of the zone. They're making the 2 passes, but as soon as they get in the neutral zone, it's like a 2-on-3 situation. Situation for them.
There's no penetration.
No.
Yeah, they just can't get in.
Very good active sticks by the Generals as well. You go through 2 guys and their sticks are flying around and there's very little chance of getting through. All right, Offrey has a puck. He drops it back to Diamond. Diamond's going to take a shot. Oh, blocked. Nice block there by the defense. Diamond recovers. He's behind, looking for the pass in front. He's probably going back to the point. Yep. Murphy's got it.
Hard shot.
Hard shot in the shin pads. Burmeister was covering D there for defense going down in.
3:30 left here in the second period.
Good job getting back on D. Now puck back up to Burmeister. Burmeister into the zone. Crosses over on the blue line, little backhand flip pass.
Deflected by his own player.
Got the initial shot, and Burmeister got the rebound. And Robert swallows it up. So 27 shots and 8 for the Hayfield. Face-offs mostly in the defensive or offensive zone here for the Generals. Van Haren taking the face-off here. Bjorn on left wing. Grieve on right. Myers on D. Shot from the point. Not a whole lot of speed. Nobody in front. Hoffman gobbled that one up. And Haren's playing D right now too. He could be moving people around. Oh, I guess he's playing wing. He's just covering for D for a second. Definitely do a good job of covering for each other when they, go on the offense. The defense does. They have the forwards drop back to them. Very, very well organized team here.
Smart hockey club.
Very disciplined. Van Haren's got the puck. Goes around defender. He's got some speed. He's going on the outside. He's going to. Wow, there's a power his way in.
I thought
holds up on the half wall. Does take the shot, but it's high.
He was on his backhand, so I guess he thought better of that. Low opportunity chance with your backhand.
Rimmed it all the way around. Now he's going to tip it in the zone. Ullman from defense taking it in. Tries to get a shot, but it's deflected up into the netting.
Hit my camera.
I wondered about that. Those cameras.
There's the camera right there. I just barely missed it.
Are they on the? They're on the outside though, right?
No, they're on the inside of the net.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say, that's
no,
daring.
That's risky. Very risky. No, sir.
Are you sponsored by GoPro?
No, we do not have a sponsorship. We have a very low budget for this production, for sure. We appreciate everybody welcoming us into your homes tonight.
Parker Everett wins the faceoff. It's back to Rentz. Rentz takes a shot. Flicks up the goalie. Back to Wells, the defense. Oh, Wells, a good timing play there.
Yep.
On Rentz cycling right in front.
Was just about to say that. Defender waited for the winger to come in from the side.
That's higher level hockey there. You wait for your opportunity. You have a screen and have a redirect.
Absolutely. Take low shots at the net, generate rebounds, all the little small things.
Everett down to Renz, back to Everett. Everett's defending against two people. Looking for somebody to get moving now. Wow. Cross ice pass to Renz again. Those two were passing back and forth, and there was nobody trying to stop them. James Jones with the puck. Up to Dannon. Dannon tips it up to Everett. Dannon back down the corner. Back to Renz. Ooh, a little through the legs move there. That was nice. Parker Everett in front. Got the big guy in front, waiting for that puck. Oh, nobody got it to him though.
We haven't seen Fletcher Black in a little while that I can realize. I think that
they're resting him a bit.
Yeah. Give other players opportunities to play more.
He had a lot of minutes that first period and a half.
He did.
40 seconds this period. This game is going super fast.
It is, despite the couple of
there are very few
delays
offsides
that we had.
Very few penalties.
That was offside.
Yeah, as I say that, of course.
You jinxed it.
I've cursed the flow of the game.
You jinxed it, for sure.
Yeah, you can see the Hayfield players looking back at the clock. Saying, is the period break coming?
Is it over yet?
How long is the period break? It's only a minute? Oh my God.
Are we there yet?
This is when you wish you played the NHL, when you had like a full 20 minutes between periods. And 4 full lines on the bench as well.
They do that in beer league, don't they?
Yeah. It's like a marathon sometimes. All right, so Black's back. There you go. Black's back on the ice.
Oh, okay, there he is.
Stick checking.
Nice save.
Got a shot on net from Hayfield there in the last 14 seconds here. All right, faceoff's going to be in the defensive zone.
14.5 left on the board. Get this quick instant replay in.
Black taking the faceoff. Pushes it forward back to the point. Santos, I think. Yeah, takes a shot. More of a shot pass. Kind of trickled through the slot. Nothing happened with that. Two defenders down the corner. Reardon again with the puck. And that's second period.
All right, that's going to do it. We're going to take a look at the instant. We're going to look at our intermission. I can't
Replay?
talk.
Intermission
replay.
highlights.
Yes.
Highlights.
We'll be back in 60 seconds. So one of us is going to have to talk while the other one chews.
I can talk my mouth full anytime I want.
Okay.
My wife tells me it's okay.
All right.
Not.
Game before, we had Skittles delivered up here to the broadcast booth. It was most welcome. Little 8-year-old brother of one of the players from the last game. We said something, he had Skittles. So we're snacking up here, doing a taste test.
We're back to third period. Here we are.
Chasing the rainbow.
This is it. At this point, I'm pretty sure the Generals are trying to get to 10. That's kind of a typical thing. You try to get to a nice even number. I mean, I realize 8's an even number, but 10's a better even number. So here we go. Murphy with the puck, taking it down.
Net's off.
Yeah, they're going to blow that dead. Meanwhile, of course, Hayfield is trying to get 1 goal on the board. That's their objective at this point. What you have to avoid doing as a team when you're up this much, and when you're, I'm not even going to say it. You don't want to become too. You don't want to become too defensive, because if you become too defensive, that's when goals get scored. So you want to keep it down their zone like they are doing, control the puck, which they are doing. Move the puck around the outside, right? Don't throw it into the slot too much where it's going to get bounced out and thrown out of the zone. They're just moving on the outside.
Yep.
Again, discipline. There's a shot. If we had a nice lane to take that shot.
This is a very entertaining team to watch for sure, and not sure if it's widely known or not, but we will be doing the Battle of Arlington.
That'll be a good game, huh?
Which is Yorktown High School versus this very Washington Generals team. The Generals won last year, so they'll be the home team coming up. That'll be March 13th, Friday night up at MedStar.
Hayfield getting a little bit of opportunity here. They took in the zone at 2 guys, try to drop pass. Oh, wow. Stolen.
And his feet.
Yeah. Harn was moving fast, and he kind of tried to make a little move, but the guy got his stick in there. Let me hip check on Van Harn.
Oof.
Not a lot of hitting in this game, really. Oh, now there's going to be some hitting.
Yeah.
that was a you hit me, I hit you type thing.
Yeah, it really wasn't necessary in this game. I mean,
no.
It's not really going to change much.
I mean, there are times when, putting a little more physicality into your game can make the other team think about their passes, make mental mistakes, pass a little bit earlier than they want to sometimes to get the puck away, but I don't see that happening with the Generals team. Oh, wow.
Wow, that was a quality shot from the left point.
Was that Murphy or Burmeister out there?
That was a snipe. I mean, that just was such a clean release. Watch this. Look at this. Yeah, I mean, he went off on 1 foot. Sure, he got a little torque on that thing, but he...
That's Burmeister, yeah. So Paul Burmeister was playing D back in the point.
So now we're 9-0. Going for that even number.
He got a nice goal late in the game against Woodbridge, too, unfortunately for our Woodbridge team. Brought it in, nice top shelf goal. Generals win the face-off again. They won most of the face-offs, I think. I haven't seen the official stats, but it just seems that way.
Do they keep official stats for face-off wins?
I don't think they do, no.
I was on one team. Well, my son was on one team where the team manager kept all sorts of stats like that.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it was useful for the coaches, but...
It's a lot of work, though.
It is. But it's like the guy in the stands at baseball games that keeps score. It's a hobby. something they love to do. You can't take it away from them. Much like our love for this game, my son graduated from high school last year, and I'm just privileged to still be a part of the hockey community here in Northern Virginia, the wonderful hockey community, to watch all these young
So
players
Hayfield's
take
making a
leads.
big push here. They've got the puck in the zone. They've made a couple passes.
There we go.
Wow, nice high
Ooh.
opportunity shot. Did not make it in though.
No, it did not.
Wow, that was a that was a good opportunity from down low. A little bit of quick passing. We haven't seen too much from them this game.
Jacob Hoffman getting a test. He passed.
He's still awake. Moving around fast. That's good. He's paying attention. That discipline. Sunshine down the side. Onofre in front. Sunshine takes a shot. Roberts is there. Myers now. That was a good shot. The goalie got his glove on that one. He was moving right and puck came left. Well, Myers off the shin pad of the forward for Hayfield.
Kept in.
Gariva trying to take it up. Yeah, see, look, the Hayfield's really pressing now offensively. This last 10 minutes.
They're just trying to get anything.
Sonnenschein hold against the boards. Trying to get out. Ullman's backing out. They got Onofre coming back on the back check too. Cover the slot. I like seeing that too when you see the forwards, coming back all the way down the ice to get the back check and cover the slot for you.
Yep.
It's a nice feeling as a defenseman to know that can happen. I played defense in a D league for a little while when I was coming back from one of my hip surgeries, and D does not mean defense in D league, that's for sure. There is about none.
No, there's not a whole lot. I feel bad for the goaltenders there. I know Drew Harris, goaltender for Potomac and Forest Park. He played a beer league game the other night, and I haven't gotten a report from him yet, but
Nice shot by Dan in there.
But I certainly will, because it's always interesting to hear what 18-year-olds think of going straight into beer league.
So I personally try to call it adult league, even though I do drink a lot of beer in beer league. Adult league. Just to kind of get the beer connotation out of that. It's not good for you.
That's good.
It's not good for you. But having said, it's a good opportunity, though. I like to tell the parents that you probably know this, but when these kids are done with high school, the seniors, they graduate from high school, they are done with travel, 18U travel, what's coming up next? Yeah, there are some opportunities in college. But for the most part, for the kids around this area, it's going to be ACHA, club hockey. And that can be very competitive and lots of practices and that sort of thing. But ultimately, when those 4 years are done, most people are coming back to adult league. What's going on?
Got a running clock.
Running clock, interesting. I wonder why. So my point being, there's lots of opportunities after graduation. There are adult leagues, different levels at different rinks. Have them go check out the local rinks, talk to people they know, talk to their coaches who can refer them to good teams. And there are also pickup opportunities anyway.
Yep, there's life after youth hockey for sure.
I've been playing for 50 years this year.
Well, you still have a few years to catch up on
I
Cooper.
do. Yeah, Cooper's at like 80, I think. All right, so back to the game. Black is back in. I think he's he's hanging back a little more. He's taking his time and playing more defensive at this point. No need to make those rushes like he was before. That's good. Helping out his defense. Yeah, this team they're a full 200-foot team.
Oh, that's deflected and in.
That's not gonna go. That's a high stick. Yeah, that was high. High stick.
So they're gonna wash out the Hayfield goal. Here it is coming from the left side.
So if you don't know, you cannot deflect a puck in from above the level of the crossbar.
Yep.
That's what happened there. The stick was above the crossbar.
Yep, and they'll bring this face-off all the way back down the other end of the ice too. Double whammy. And we do have a running clock.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to stop stopping mine. I was wondering why my time was off a couple of times, and I thought it was just me, but it's I guess it's been going on. It's a 5-goal differential. They put a goal up on the board. They just took it off. So I guess we do have running clock here. Maybe his coach's decision.
Don't know.
Because normally CSHL, they don't have that.
I mean, a lot of times it's the last 5 minutes. Sometimes it's the last period. It kind of depends, right? How many goals? 5 goals. Oh, nice pass in front.
Yeah, CBHL, it's the last period. It has to be a
Van Haren has the puck. He's dipsy-doodling a bit. I'm sorry, talking over you.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, 5 goals, 10. Oh, there's a hit. Is that McCabe? John McCabe plays with my younger son on Potomac CCHL team. Black has the puck. He's against 3 guys. Yeah, I was gonna say if he gets a shot against 3, that'd be very impressive. Made it pretty far down though. Cycling outside, Van Haren's gonna get a shot.
That took one heck of a rebound off the dash report.
That almost caught the right side of the net, didn't it?
Yeah. 3-on-3 here for Hayfield. Still looking for their first goal. First legal goal.
Back up to Van Haren. That was a beautiful pass. That was from Ryoten.
That's a good goal. That's 10-0.
Yep. Well, they've probably achieved their objective now, get to the 10. Want to make sure the LEDs work on that side of the scoreboard. You know, the
yeah,
one.
you normally don't get that 1.
You almost never see the 2s. So, does it even go to 2 in this thing?
I don't know. That's a good question. I mean,
I've never been there, thank goodness.
I don't think we're going to find out tonight.
No. All right. Generals win the face-off again. Hayfield still making an effort. They're pressing the puck. They're trying to get towards the goal, but they're just overwhelmed by the team play of the Generals here tonight. Back in the zone, Burmeister passes over to Ullman. They are teammates on Caps Academy 18U team that's playing in the state championships against Reston this coming weekend. Dannon from the point. That was more of a pass. That was a pass down to Burmeister. Burmeister back to Dannon, and all the way across, I think he's going to go across.
All sorts of time.
Oh, look at all those. Did you see all the legs in front?
Yeah,
I thought that was going in.
Everything cleared out.
Oh, yeah.
It was just a nice straight line.
Nice work by Danny. He was waiting for a clear shot, but also still having somebody in front of the goalie to take his eyes away. And good job by Roberts to stop that puck. I don't know how they see those pucks coming in through all those people. I really don't.
You just have to cover the bottom half of the net on stuff
Yeah, this
like
positioning, right? If you lose track. Puck at the point. Dannon throws it in. Burmeister chasing behind. Murphy's in front. Still lots of opportunities here for the Generals. They're just powering on. Hayfield can't get out of the zone. There's 3.5 minutes left. And this is where, you know, the fact that you have twice as many people takes a toll too, right? You just literally can't. Oh, that was a nice shot. Is that Ullman? Who's that down there? Is it still Burmeister out
caught
there?
The head of the goaltender.
I think that's Burmeister down in front. He's like, make it stop.
Make it stop raining. It's the opposite of make it rain.
Yeah, he's stretching his back right now on the goal.
Yeah,
Roberts. He's had a lot of work tonight.
Yeah, here's a quick look at the past results for this Washington Liberty team. All wins, all the way up and down the board.
Yeah, that West Virginia team was, to me, a little disappointing compared to last season. I think they must have lost a lot of players because they were much more of a threat last season.
I knew a few of the players that played for that West Virginia team they were kind of a blitzkrieg last year.
Yeah.
And they all moved off. A couple of them were at Ashburn that won the CBHL Upper Patrick last year. So they had a lot of good players on that team.
Yeah, there were a lot of Virginia players in that West Virginia team, right?
Yeah, it's not just West Virginia, but it's like Western Virginia and Western Maryland too. A couple of Hagerstown players up there as well.
Shot from the point there from Hayfield, and it hits somebody in the back. Didn't make it through. Onofre trying to go down the half wall, kind of loses it. Chucks it back out. Now it's a 2-on-1. Technically a 3-on-1. Technically, but there's a fast back check coming from Diamond. Make it a 2-on-2.
You know, I was kind of rooting for him to score there, but I also want the shutout.
Gavin's got the puck. Griva's got the puck. He's going to take it in. Taking a look. It's poked away. Less than 2 minutes. Parker Everett. Back out to neutral zone.
.130 left on the clock. This game is quickly slipping away.
Loris tries to get the puck in, can't quite get it in. Everett again with the puck. Out to Renz. Parker Everett, back to Renz. Renz looking in the slot. Oh, a little very high saucer pass. Couldn't catch anybody. Couldn't get a knockdown by a body on that one. Parker Everett again. Taking it down, cross to Renz. Renz in the corner, looking. Back to Everett, back out front. Rioten almost had a nice goal in the front there, but he kind of got knocked by the either goalie or defenseman at the last moment. Final offensive zone opportunity here coming for
hard shot.
Hayfield, I think. That was a good shot from the point. You can see how tired they are. They're not, they hardly get to the puck and can't quite beat the Generals to the pucks at this point. But they've been working as hard as they can. You can tell.
And they're still trying.
Nobody's giving up. Oh,
There's
nice
another
shot.
on
Another
goal.
good shot. Oh,
Rebound.
third shot.
Oh,
wow.
Just wide.
Oof. The final seconds here. 3 decent shot opportunities and a couple of really good ones right on net. Ren's down the right side. He's going into the far corner. This is probably the last chance for Generals.
Ref threw a pick. And that's going to do it for this game.
That is it.
All right. Well, your Washington Generals are back in the championship game again.
It's funny, we heard before the game a couple of folks talking about this is going to be a 10-0 game, and here we are. It's 10-0.
Yes, sir.
Well, the Generals continue to be a dominant force here in the CSHL year after year.
They do. They do. Very
They've got
strong
the formula.
Mm-hmm. So please come back on the OPP here for coverage at 7 p.m. on Friday for championship game. It'll be WT Woodson Robinson, the Ravs, at Washington Liberty Generals.
Should be a good game.
Should be a very good game. Yeah. I predicted this one very early on. Forest Park played both of these teams kind of early on. I got eyes on them, and
Yeah, watching that game against Colgan, again, a team moving the puck very well. A lot of good speed, good hockey sense, very intelligent plays, good patience. So it's going to be a heck of a game.
Yep, absolutely. All right, any final parting words before we cut everything off? We didn't have much going on in the chat tonight. It was kind of quiet. A couple of delays.
No,
looking forward to seeing everybody.
Great night here. I was going to say good hockey Friday night, but it's not. It's a good hockey Wednesday night for a change.
It is. It's interesting. I'm not sure if we'll see you back on Friday night. We'll have to discuss on who we get to do play-by-play. We've got a game where both teams want coverage, so we will probably go with a neutral.
So here's a good example. 2 guys, they play together probably on a travel team where they played in the past, and happens a lot in these games when it's the final game for one of the teams. They get together and they take pictures because they've been playing together since they were probably 5 or 6 year olds, these guys.
Teammates one day and opponents the next.
That's right.
So.
And they'll see themselves in adult league many years from now for the next 50 years.
All right. Thank you everyone for tuning in. We will see you guys on Friday night at 7 p.m.